Hi, welcome to another episode of NA Empire. Today, I'm reviewing Wellbeing's Sports Brew, Victory Wheat. I've never really heard of a sports brew before, but what I can say is this is one of my favorite non-alcoholic beers. I love pretty much everything from Wellbeing, but this is by far and away the thing I like the most that they make. If you're not familiar, Wellbeing is a brewery that focuses on well-being. You know, they're all about body positivity and all of that junk. Not junk, but you know, it's good stuff. Let's see what they have to say about their beer. So, a proudly non-alcoholic malt beverage contains less than 0.5% alcohol by volume, so it is a near beer. We use the latest in brewing technology to ever so gently remove the alcohol from our fully finished craft brews. So gently, in fact, that the brew barely notices. When we're finished, you have a true-to-taste brew that is non-alcoholically delicious. Brewed and bottled for Wellbeing Brewing by O'Fallon Brewery, Maryland Heights, Minnesota, USA. Not Minnesota. Maryland. Whatever. And I don't know what buoy is, but apparently Victory Wheat is powered by buoy. Okay, they have some more stuff to say about it. Sports and brew have gone together since the winged Victory herself was sculpted in the 2nd century BC to celebrate them. You know what? I'm going to scrap this and start over from the beginning. Hi, welcome to another episode of NA Empire. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Wellbeing's Victory Wheat. It's what they label as a sports brew with a hint of orange. Wellbeing Brewing is fantastic. I've reviewed their IPA before on this channel. I would recommend anything that they make, but this is my favorite beer that they produce. They've got some stuff to say about the beer. A proudly non-alcoholic malt beverage contains less than 0.5% alcohol by volume, so it's a near beer. They say, we use the latest in brewing technology to ever so gently remove the alcohol from our fully finished craft brews. So gently, in fact, that the brew barely notices. When we're finished, you have a true-to-taste brew that is non-alcoholically delicious. And they also have a little blurb, a blip about what makes a sports brew. Victory Wheat, all natural sports brew. Sports and brew have gone together since the winged Victory herself was sculpted in the 2nd century BC. The winged Victory is what you see on the front with the Triskel for NA Triskel, that's Wellbeing's logo right over her. It's a pretty cool logo. I enjoy it. Since the winged Victory herself was sculpted in the 2nd century BC, to celebrate the magnificence of the eternal competitive flame, we've created Wellbeing Victory Wheat. So if you attempt, try, challenge, battle through, spar, attack, pursue, vie, practice, clash, contest, or love the fight, and leave it all on the field, this victory is for you. Here's to your victory. Oh, that's nice. Fully brewed, award-winning beers with the alcohol gently removed. And this is 85 calories per pint, with 16 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of protein, and no fat. Awesome. So this is a sports brew. There's something also about having electrolytes added to it, but that might just be on their brewery page. But yeah, so the hint of orange that they add is some sort of electrolyte formula that's supposed to help in recovery. And so in order to go with that theme, I just went for a very long bike ride, about 20 miles, and I am going to enjoy some of this sports brew and see if the exhaustedness and the lack of electrolytes can help and can be replenished by the magnificence that is Wellbeing Victory Wheat. The only other thing I have to say about the can is I love that it comes in a pint. You know, I want to drink a whole pint of this, and Wellbeing happily supplies it. So let's go. Take that crack, first open. Oh, wow. Very fizzy, very weedy, malty. You can just get a bare hint of orange when you smell it. Yeah. If I didn't know to look for the orange, I wouldn't even notice it was there. But you can definitely taste it when you get the pour. So let's give it a pour. Oh, look at that. Great head, amber. Oh man, good bubbles. The smell is a lot more tangy now that it has some room to breathe. Ah, great brew. Let's take a sip. So this beer has a lot going on. You have that malty weediness. You've got a thick, like a thick but not too thick, like a good mouth feel. The bubbles actually are less intense than you would think from their initial open. And then underlying it, you have a hint of something that just might be orange. So the alcoholic beer I would compare this most to is a Blue Moon with orange. Although I think it's much better than that. I really love to drink a cold one of these after a workout. I think that initially when I started drinking this beer, actually, I was going to mark it down as like my non-alcoholic candidate for replacing Stiegl Radler. Soon after, I tried the Klosteller grapefruit and realized that, actually there is a fair amount of sugar in Stiegl Radler, and like sugar makes a difference. But this I love because, it has a subtle flavor as opposed to hitting you over the head with that citrus. Yeah, it's just a good beer. It's not doing anything ostentatious. You would expect for the entire electrolyte formula, orange stuff added, that it could get a little gross. It's really well done. I absolutely love it. I don't really have much more to say about Wellbeing Victory Wheat, other than I'm about to go enjoy the rest of this pint, and you should, if you're able, get your hands on some and try it too. Yeah, I can't recommend this beer enough, and I can't speak to its regenerative properties, but maybe it's just in my head. I do like to drink it after I work out, and so I dressed up and did a little ride for you today, just so I could drink this beer and enjoy it a little bit more. Until next time, happy drinking.